Hello there and welcome to my first OC redesign video. Yay. Please excuse the background noise. I don't have a mic with me right now, so bear with me here. My name's the Lazy Lunatic, and like I said before, I will be redesigning my old OCs. What fun! Okay, for starters, I'm going to start with my oldest OC, Mystery Girl. Before I started this channel, she was the OC that always appeared in my dreams. So, a few years ago, I finally decided to draw her, and now I'm redesigning her, so yay! Okay, as you see here, I was kind of struggling with a pose. I wanted a pose that made her look silly, but also kind of powerful. So for a while, I was struggling with what to do with her pose until I finally decided just to make her floating. And it honestly kind of works for her character because she is pretty unserious at times, just likes to relax and stuff. And now the design, I was kind of struggling with it. I wanted to keep it the same, but change it a bit, like hair color, how the cape looked, etc. And also hands, I hated doing that. Hands are way too hard. Just struggling on how to do the hands. I hate hands. Now, unlike the original design, instead of having it look kind of like a dress, I wanted it to drape over her. While with the boots, I kind of didn't know what to do with them. I just put on random designs and I was like, it fits. For more design, I added kind of a scarf thingy because who doesn't love scarves? And I kept having to redesign the coat over and over again. This is because it didn't fit well with the vision I had in mind for her. And I was just struggling to make this perfect for her because she's my first OC. I also wanted to add a headpiece, but I just decided to scrap the idea because it wasn't fitting with what I had in mind. And for the chest plate thing, I kind of wanted to make it a fan at first, but I scrapped that idea because she's not like a robot or anything. It wouldn't fit, so I just made it kind of like an amulet on her chest. Now with her colors, I wanted a dark aesthetic theme that would match her because for her powers to work, she would need something dark to help her supposedly blend in. She could do it with any color, but darker colors always worked the best. The hair color I kind of kept the same, along with the skin color too. For the scarf thing, I wanted to add mini designs on it to represent mystery and the unknown, and that someone is always watching you. Because that's basically what her powers are. Now for the boots, I didn't really know what colors I should use, so I just used random colors. Now I kind of added the Spire's design because just like a Spire, she has patience and controls fate because she is always watching you and will decide what happens to you. So this is the finished product and I am very proud of it. I have definitely improved a lot since the last time I have drawn her. So I'm very proud of that. Okay then, on to the next one. Yay! Okay, now this OC. I had so much lore planned with them, but I kind of just threw it out the window. And now he has no name. So this is why I'm just redesigning him. Also because his powers, I just love the powers I gave him. Not too overpowered, but pretty OP. Anyways, let's just get started on redesigning him. Thankfully with this one, the pose, I did not struggle a lot. It was actually kind of easy, but still hard. I just wanted a pose that was just right for him. I still struggled a lot on where to put him and the legs and feet. For his clothing, I kind of wanted him to have a cape and a suit. Also a mask to hide his identity because he needs to be a secret leader, work from the shadows. He's a businessman who happens to hypnotize people into being happy and joining his cult. Would you join his little cult? Which totally doesn't sacrifice people for their god. Sorry, off topic there. Anyway, I was kind of struggling with the hands and sleeves. Like, I just hate drawing hands. I can't. I literally cannot draw hands for the life of me. I struggle every day. Who doesn't really? But do you know what the problem is? The fingers and the thumbs. I cannot with them. I cannot. Again, a little off topic, but this is what I struggle with too much for too much time. The shoes, I also kind of struggle with it, but not that much. The colors were the worst part because I kind of just copied off from the old ref with minor changes. I wanted to make them darker, but it just didn't work. But I did add new colors like yellow. I wanted colors that represent happiness, joy. But sometimes it just started not to fit into the scheme of things, so I had to change up a lot. But in the end, it kind of worked out, even though I kind of kept to the old rev with minor changes. But it still looks better than the old one, which I'm glad for. Nothing really major happened for a while. I was actually very chill of what was happening. Everything was working out. But then came the details. And oh boy, were they a pain to do. I really didn't want to do the details, but it just needed something. The drawing just needed something more. But I didn't know what to do with the details, so I just kind of struggled with it. So I just looked up on Pinterest for some ideas. None were really helpful though, so I was kind of on my own here. As you see, I kept going back and forth because I was always changing my mind with the details, like what to do, how to fix it. It was so hard, so I just kind of went for a very simple design. Here's final product, and I'm kind of happy with it. I didn't like how he did the background, but it worked out pretty well. There was so much more I wish I could do with him, but I couldn't draw it for some reason. But hey, he still looks very nice and handsome. I do really wish I gave him a bigger body. Like, I wanted to give him, like, some muscles, you know, because he's very strong and he works out a lot. Okay, that's it for him. Now on to the next one. Okay, this one. This one is one of my favorite refs I have ever done. First one I was proud of, actually. Plus, I love the story I gave him. A little background info. He is a pirate, but surprise, surprise, he works for the Queen. If you're wondering why, I might explain it in another video. Just know the Queen is a very, very powerful person who has control of basically everyone and everything, besides very, very few people. Okay, now let's just head over into the speed paint. Okay, for the head, I was kind of struggling a bit, but then I was able to get a hang of it. For the pose, I just wanted him sitting down, relaxed, kind of. I really didn't know what to do with his clothing. I wanted to give him a pirate but fancy look, so yeah. Anyways, also the amulet thing I gave him is a way for him and the Queen to communicate, and so the Queen can watch him too. And I wasn't really planning to give him arms, but then I just decided I'm just going to give him arms because it just felt better if I just gave him arms, but no hands. I don't know why, though. For the colors, I also kind of just copy and pasted from the old ref, but I just changed up a lot of things. I didn't really want to have, like, kind of that dark tone, but for some reason, it just fit almost perfectly. Though I wish I could have found a different color that worked a little better. I also really wanted to move their ear things, but it didn't feel right to remove it because it's just a part of him now. The details I also wish I did better. There's just a lot I wish I could have fixed on this to make it a whole lot better too. Okay, here he is, finally done. And for anyone wondering what his name was, his name is Captain Axelbox, because he's an axolotl with a box on his head. I know, it's not very creative. Okay, yeah, that is it for this video. I had lots of fun making this, and I hope you had fun watching. Sorry about my voice, though. This filter is really not the best, but it's gonna stick this way for a while, sadly. If you have any constructive comments about how I could change my characters or make them better, just put them in the comments down below. And yeah, that's it for this video. Bye! Thanks for watching. Also, quick announcement, I am holding a Draw This in Your Own Style for celebrating 1K subscribers, so if you're an artist, I suggest joining it. Just tag me using my username, ALazyLunatic, and you're all set to go. So yeah, that was the announcement. Now I will be on my way. Have a nice day. Bye.